I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Irina. I'm one of the fitness managers, one of your personal trainers and instructors at the JCC, and I'm back for your midday stretch today. We are live both on Virtual J, our Facebook, Instagram. I hope everybody's having a great day. Just gonna wait for everyone to join us. Hello, everyone. I have a wonderful stretch planned for you today. We're going to be mostly on the floor today. We're going to take it a little bit gentler. A lot of twisting today. Some gentle strengthening through our anterior and posterior core, our front and back. Hello. Just giving some waves to our Instagram followers here. While we're waiting for everyone to join in, I wanted to take the opportunity to let you guys know that we've been getting a lot of requests for some low impact classes. So we're excited to be adding a couple of classes next week to the schedule. On Monday, I will be teaching a gentle strength chair class. What that means is that we are going to be doing low impact exercises, either sitting in a chair or standing. So there won't be any floor work in that class in case you struggle with getting up and down from the floor. And so that's going to be happening Monday at 11:30 with myself. And then we have a low impact muscle sculpt class as well with Kathy from our Protein JCC. And that will be taking place Wednesday at 12:30. Okay, so you're going to have those additional options for next week. I hope you guys will join us. All right, wonderful. So we're going to get started with our stretch. Like I mentioned, we will be mostly on the floor today. So we can start in a nice comfortable position. Good. Getting those sit bones right into the floor, circling those shoulders back, lengthening through our spine. Remember, with stretching, we're always finding that balance between strength and relaxation. So as we relax into the floor, we relax the hips, we relax the legs, and then we're finding a little bit of strength through the front, so belly button is pulled in. Okay, we're not tensing up those muscles, but just a slight little activation, and then those shoulder blades pull back to correct that posture, to sit up nice and tall. That's it. So find that balance, take a moment. Again, feel those sit bones underneath you. Maybe you have to scooch around a little bit, maybe move your glutes a little bit out of the way to get those sit bones onto the floor. All right. And so before we get into some of our deeper stretches, we're going to start nice and gentle today. Let's take that arm across, lengthen through the shoulder. Good. And as we hold here, we're going to lean the head towards the shoulder of the arm we are stretching. Okay, so we're lengthening through the side of the neck and pulling the shoulder right across. So just taking a moment to release any tension you might have through that shoulder and neck area, which is one of the problem spots you guys mention to me often. And other side. Arm across, make sure that shoulder is not up, it's down, and we're going to lean towards that side. The side opposite from where you're reaching with that hand. Lengthening through the neck, lengthening through the shoulder. Good, and we're taking a moment to relax that breathing. As we stretch, we're lengthening and opening up those muscles, and we want to get beautiful air into our body, breathing into those openings we're creating by stretching. Good, and release. Continuing to sit nice and tall, hands behind your head, and we're dropping the chin in while maintaining that tall spine. We're adding a little bit of pressure on that head to lengthen the back of the neck, our cervical spine. Good. And again, we're taking deep breath, breathing into that nice opening we're creating along the back of the neck. One more breath. Good. And gently release that. Let's reach the hands back, open up the chest, push the shoulders behind you. Good. That's it. And then let's inhale, exhale, moving forward, starting to open up that low back. We're gonna walk to the side slightly here. Inhale to one side, opening through that side. And then walk over to the other side. Good, lengthening along your obliques. Back to center, up nice and tall, and switch the feet around. So we're gonna repeat that pattern one more time, leaning forward, opening the low back, continuing to push those sit bones into the floor. And we're gonna walk over to one side. Good, opening through the side, continuing to lean forward, over to the other side. And forward again, and up nice and tall. One hand back, assist into the twist, look behind you. That back hand is right by your tailbone, using that arm to prop yourself up into a beautiful seated tall position. And inhale, exhale, release, other hand back, and twist the other way, looking behind you. Wonderful breathing. And inhale, exhale, release forward, and let's connect the bottoms of our feet together. Connect those feet together, and we're gonna lean forward again, but this time feel a lot more of an opening through the hips. Inhale, exhale, leaning forward, and this time the lower body is no longer relaxing. We're pushing those knees down. So you see that change in position of my knees. Okay, from up here, we're pushing down towards the floor. And now we're getting into those hips, which is another troubled spot you guys talked to me about. Okay, opening up those hips. Good. Continue to push down. Stay strong and tall through the spine. Shoulders relax. Okay, so I will continue to point out where do we find that relaxation and where do we find that strength. So that's perfect balance with each stretch. So strong through the lower body as we push the knees down, strong through the back line, and relax through the face, our neck, shoulders, and the chest. Good. Inhale, exhale, release, and we're going to lengthen one leg forward. Okay, nice and tall. Put in, inhale, exhale, walk those hands along your leg. Let them land wherever it's comfortable for you. Good. Feeling that stretch along the back of the straight leg. We're continuing to push down, okay, with this knee, continuing to open through that hip, lengthening through the spine, opening the low back, and trying to keep those shoulders relaxed. So we don't want to tense up here. Push those shoulders away from the neck, and there's no tension in that neck. So relax it. Keep those eyes pointing forward, up, forward, and the toes up. Good. I'm looking forward. This is what I meant to say. Wonderful. Inhale, exhale, come on up, and we're going to switch. Extend the other leg, pull the foot in, and leaning forward, hinging at that hip, letting those hands land wherever it feels comfortable. We're not rounding the back, so we're staying tall. If that means you're only leaning slightly and staying up here and your hands are just above your knee or under the knee, that's okay. As long as you're feeling that stretch along the front leg and you're pushing that knee down, opening the hip and feeling that opening through the low back, that's all that matters. Keeping the neck relaxed, eyes looking forward, toes pointing up. Wonderful. And inhale, exhale, release, straighten the other leg out. And we're gonna go into a stronger stretch here, okay? Hands directly under the shoulders, reverse plank. We're gonna squeeze the glutes up, and so we're stretching and opening through the front, strengthening along the back. So that's where you find that balance. Toes together, pointing towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good. That's it. Keep holding it up there. Nice and strong. Eyes up, neck relaxed. Opening the front, really squeezing strong through the glutes. Lifting your body up. Beautiful. Give me 2 more breaths here. Stay strong. The next stretch will be nice and relaxing, I promise. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Soften those knees and lean forward. Fully relaxed here. Good. We're opening up that space between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Relaxing that belly on your thighs. Knees are bent. You can rest your forehead on your knees. Just breathe here for a couple more breaths. And then we're going to try that reverse plank one more time. Okay. Slide those hands back under the shoulders. Let's extend those legs out. Sitting up nice and tall. Big toes together and pointing the toes down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Stretching out the front. Eyes forward and up. Shoulders back. Strong glutes. Strong low back. 2 more breaths. Good. And inhale. Exhale, release. And one more time, folding the knees and resting that body forward. Beautiful. Okay. Inhale, straighten those legs out. Once again, we're going to pull the knee in, bring the foot over, hug, and rotate. Nice relaxing stretch here, releasing that low back. Good, continuing to hug that knee into your chest. And inhale, exhale, release. We're going to drop that knee, keep the foot on top of your thigh, and lean forward. pushing that knee down. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can just place that foot right up against your thigh again. Okay? So you choose what works and feels better for you. So we're pushing that knee down, getting into that hip opener again, stretching through the back of the front leg. Everything is connected, so often low back pain is a result of tension through the hips, as well as your hamstrings and glutes. So now we're stretching out those hamstrings along the front of the leg and opening up the hips. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, release, relax. Extend that leg. And we're going to get that twist on the other side. Hold the foot in. Bring it across. Hug the knee. And rotate, looking behind you. Good. Nice big hug on that knee. Looking back. Keeping that back hand always right by your tailbone. So make sure that you're not sitting back this way. That doesn't work. Hand right by your tailbone. Back really strong and tall. That's where you'll get that release through the low back. Stretching out through the glutes as well. Making sure there's no tightness there. Good. Always keeping that face and neck nice and relaxed, right? Good. And we're going to release. Dropping that knee down once again with the foot on top of your thigh, or if that doesn't feel good, up against the inside. And you're going to lean forward. You may also find that having the foot on your thigh was comfortable on one side, but not on the other, which is okay. Just be patient with yourself, listen to your body, and moving in a way that feels good. Pushing that knee down, right? So we're finding that strength, pushing the knee down, opening through the hips, stretching under that front leg, and watch those shoulders, keep everything relaxed. We're not rounding forward, okay? Only come forward as far as you can without rounding that back. Keeping it straight and long. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale, release, straightening out both legs, toes up. Hold it here in a nice strong seated position. Toes up, big toes together, shoulders back, palms light on the floor. And then one more forward bend. Opening through that low back. Inhale, exhale, reach forward and let's cross those hands. Try to reach towards the feet. Good. Opening through that low back, and a little bit through the upper back as you reach those arms away. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's tuck the feet in and reach across. Good. Lengthening through the side here. We've got tone in that arm. Reaching the fingertips away. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale. Switch sides. And inhale over to the other side. Opening through the side, reaching the fingertips away. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release, and hands come forward. That's it. Good. Nice and neutral. You've got space between the knees. The knees are directly under the hips, and the wrists are directly under the shoulders. Okay, neck is nice and neutral, right? Align that neck with your spine, eyes down on the floor. Okay, we're gonna fold at the elbows, bring the chest down a couple of times. We're gonna flow that. Inhale, exhale, and up. Good, a couple more. Good. That's it, elbows coming in right into your sides. And from here, we're gonna reach one arm forward, one leg back. Strong through the back line, strong through the center as well. So belly button slightly pulled in to activate that core. Eyes on the floor, and we're balancing here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release, other side. Reaching that arm forward, leg back. Make sure you're not overextending up. So keeping that spine nice and neutral. Good, inhale. Exhale, release. And from here, we're gonna take one leg out to the side. Okay, as far out to the side as you can. Feel that stretch along the inside of the leg. Good. Arms are straight for now. Knee is directly under the hip. Hold it here. If this is already a big stretch for you, just continue to hold. Otherwise, you can try to lean down. Again, tucking those elbows in. Okay, the elbows are not out here. They're in. Activating those triceps a little bit as we fold the chest forward. And inhale, exhale, back up. And let's walk the hands in, up, and over. Wonderful. Continuing to stretch under that leg. Make sure it's lateral. Okay, right along the side of your body. That's it. Very nice. Lots of tone through to the fingertips. Good. Inhale, exhale, leaning forward from the hips, hands down. Bring that leg in, and other side. Right out to the side. The toes are pointing forward. So not out, but forward. Trying to put that foot flat on the floor. Okay, feeling that stretch right through there. Continuing to stay strong through the torso. Hands directly under your shoulders. Beautiful. Inhaling, exhaling. Eyes down. We're not straining that neck. So do a little check. Move that head side to side a little bit here. And we're going to hold down only if it feels comfortable to you, given the amount of tension you feel through that stretch already. Inhale, exhale, leaning down, elbows tucked in. So we're activating those triceps a little bit here. Finding that strength through the upper body, core, strong back, shoulders lifted, and that's relaxation through the leg on the side. Inhale, exhale, extend, walk the hands in, up tall, leg stays out, reaching in the same direction as that foot. Wonderful. Tall, a little bit of tension through the core, balance and support. You guys are doing beautifully. Keep breathing. Remember all those open spaces we're creating with our stretches. We want to breathe new energy into that space with our breath. And inhale, exhale, hands back to the floor, and bring that leg in. Good. Give me one cat stretch. Toes in, up, up, up. Rounding that back. Good, and then relax the toes. Belly back into floor. Very nice. Shoulders back. Good. And then we're going to neutralize that spine again. So neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And we're going to get into another problem area, tight chest muscles. Okay, that results from all that sitting, typing, reading, doing everything sort of hunched forward. So we're going to take a moment to really open it up today. So knees are spaced out a little bit for support. We're going to reach one arm out and drop that body towards the floor like you're trying to touch that shoulder to the floor, really feeling a big, 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 big opening through the chest, a little bit at the front of that shoulder. Okay, keep the other arm relaxed. You can even bring it down to the floor, depending on how flexible you are. You can rest on that elbow. Take the time to really open up this space. Breathe. We always talk about how impatient we are. We never have the time to truly hold our stretches. So let's just take our time with this one. Let's give it 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Come on up and other side. So arm out and drop down towards the floor. Okay, relax the supporting arm and even rest down on your elbow if it's comfortable. Do a little check of that neck, make sure there's no tension there. Taking our time with this chest opener. Two more breaths. And inhale, exhale, up back to tabletop. Push the hips back, reach one arm forward. Inhale up, and then exhale back other side. We're going to repeat this one more time. Continuing to breathe, inhale, exhale, sit back, reach forward. And inhale, exhale, other side. Last time here. And inhale, exhale, up. One final stretch that's going to give us a little bit of an opener through the mid-back, low back again, and stretch the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, reach one arm through, and relax onto that shoulder. Hips up. Fully relaxing in this final stretch. Good. Just letting your body weight drop into the floor. Make sure that elbow's not up on the supporting arm. Just relax that arm, that elbow, both hands. One more deep breath here. And inhale. Exhale, come up. Last stretch on the other side. Fully relax that body weight into the floor again. extending that arm underneath you, relaxing that supporting arm and elbow. One more final breath here. And inhale. Exhale. Let's sit back into the hips. Good, nice and comfortable. Shoulders back. Open up those arms one final time. Push the shoulders down. A little bit of movement through that neck. And shake it out. We are all done. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home again for our midday stretch break. I hope everybody feels wonderful after our stretch. I wish you a great, great day and a wonderful weekend, and hope to see you again next week. So again, as a reminder, if you have anyone who has been looking for that low impact, a little bit of a lower intensity workout without any floor work, Monday at 11:30 a.m. I will be here for our gentle strength chair class. Okay, we will still be strengthening, so it'll still be a workout, just without any of the floor work that is a little bit troubling to some people. Okay, so 11:30 on Monday, and then same time, same place next week for our midday stretch on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:30. Have a wonderful day. Bye.